So feeling your feet firmly on the ground or the floor. Begin by doing some prana breathing as you breathe this life force energy into your spine. And on the exhale, exhaling all the cares and worries that you've carried from the day. Breathing in the life force energy into your spine and feeling that Kundalini life force energy running up and down your spine. And feeding that life force energy to all parts of your body. And exhaling and relaxing your body. And let's remember, as before we start the meditation, to connect in with each member of our group, to just touch in, and let's create a virtual circle where we're holding a very powerful field together. And with our positive intentions, it will help each of us to reach further and higher and deeper and facilitate this inner sacred marriage and the sacred marriage that we desire in the world. So feel our circle strong. And now from Malkut, from the base of your spine, imagine sending your grounding core down into the earth, down and down, to anchor your energy into the center of the earth. And as you draw up this earth energy, feel it coming up through the layers of earth and reaching the base of your feet. And invite the chakras at the base of your feet to open wide and allow this energy to pour into your feet and then spiraling it up your legs. You connect it with Malkut at the base of your spine. This is your anchor point in your inner tree of life. Your kingdom, your queendom, your inner sovereign connection to source, to earth. And now draw up this energy up into Yesod, at your second chakra, pelvic area. And then move the energy to your left hip at Hod. And then straight over to Netzach. And then draw the energy up through your solar plexus. And then right straight up into Tiferet at your heart. Moving the energy to your left shoulder at Gevura. Over to your right shoulder at Hesed. And then bring the energy up through your throat, opening a passageway. And then bring it up into Da'at at your third eye. And now move the energy to your left brain at Bina and directly over to your right brain, Chokmah. And then bring it up through Keter, your crown, up and around you, like that beautiful fountain of liquid light. Back down around under your feet, and let this energy run in a continuous flow. And now you are inside your protected bubble of light, each one of us around this circle. And now concentrate on Hod and Netzach at your left hip and your right hip. And build the pathway between your left and right hip. This is the pathway of balance and harmony. So just take some deep breaths and harmonize your body, harmonize your emotions. If there's anything out of sorts in your emotional body, or if you have thoughts that are just buzzing around, just take some deep breaths, and with that balance and harmonizing pathway, allow your whole being to come into balance and harmony. And as you breathe, ask your whole being to harmonize and balance, and let go of any thoughts or feelings that are interfering. Let them move out of your, your bubble of light. And you can feel your left and right pillars coming into balance. And again, if there's anything from your day or from this week that you feel has pushed you off balance, become aware of it and balance it between your left and right hips. If your inner child needs scooping up and holding, do that as well. That helps to balance. And when you feel that your thoughts and feelings are in harmony and balance, ask your body to come into balance. And now bring your focus of attention up your tree to the crossbar between your left shoulder and your right shoulder. Feel Gavura on your left shoulder. This is your warrioress energy. It's about discipline, power, focusing your will. And each one of us has a very strong Gavura. And then feel its opposite, Hesed, at your right shoulder. Loving kindness, deep compassion. And feel the pathway that runs between Gavura and Hesed, the pathway of love. So feel your Gavura at your left shoulder. Have you been out of balance this week with your Gavura? Have you been hard on yourself? Have you been self-critical, self-judgmental, or critical or judgmental about something or someone else? If this is so, bring it into balance with Hesed. Turn on your love and compassion. Get your Gavura into balance so that it is your warrioress that stands at attention, holds your energy, and is very discerning and powerful. And then feel how that balances with your Hesed. If your Hesed has been overactive, it means you've been giving too much, moving into enabling or codependency. So if you feel you've been doing that, bring that back, pull it back in, let Gevura give you some boundaries and discipline. Get your Gevura and your Hesed into right relationship. And now, unleash love in your system for yourself. Invite love to move throughout your entire being, loving every part of yourself. You can imagine this love energy as golden liquid running through your veins, your arteries, moving through your whole system. It's beautiful love. Be willing to love every part of yourself. So think of one thing, one area of your life, or one thing about yourself that you would like to offer yourself love and compassion. Do so now. And just love on yourself. And if there's something about the world that you're feeling frustrated about or angry, offer love to this part of yourself that is frustrated with the world, or offer love to that part of the world. So feel your own Gevura and Hesed, your love pouring out into the world as well. And feel how this brings you back into balance. So you can feel how Hod and Netzach work with Gevura and Hesed. Balance and love. So once again, just take a few deep breaths, and if there's anything out of balance or anything in not love, offer balance and love to your whole system. And now shift your perspective up to your left and right brain. And feel the left hemisphere of your brain coming online, opening up, lighting up. This is Bina at the top of your left pillar. Bina, understanding. Understanding the meaning of your life. Understanding the patterns that you have created and co-created in your life. Some patterns, some beliefs, some philosophy that really works well for you, and some that don't. So feel the programming that you may still hold in your left brain. A belief maybe that's too contracted for you. So notice a belief that makes you feel contracted or small. Become aware of that. And if you're ready and willing, let it go out of your system. Let go of that old programming, that too small belief, and be willing to completely let it go. And feel your Bina, the beautiful divine mother, or the great grandmother of your tree who sits at Bina in your left brain. Let her soothe your left brain. So take some deep breaths and Feel the spaciousness in your left brain, just letting go of programs or thoughts that don't serve you. Feel your whole left brain relax. And now focus on its opposite hemisphere, your right hemisphere of your brain, and ask your right hemisphere to light up, turn on. This is Chokmah, the great grandfather at the top of your right pillar. This is amazing life force energy. It lights up. It's very expansive. This is your right brain that can reach way out into outer space. It's your creative brain. And feel it connecting with your left brain. And this is the pathway of healing. So ask healing energy to be unleashed in your left and right brains. And so you feel healing energy moving back and forth in a wave infinity pattern. So it moves to your left brain and then figure eights to your right brain. Feel that healing energy. And the spaciousness of your mind when you open to new possibilities, when you open to healing. And then let that healing energy trickle down, down, down to the love pathway. And let the love trickle down to the balance pathway. And feel how these three pathways work together to connect and balance your left pillar of form and your right pillar of force. So become aware now of the crossbars at your hips, your shoulders, and your brains, and how they balance your left and right pillars. Take some deep breaths and feel your entire tree coming into a sacred marriage between left and right pillars. And now we're going to stretch our tree of life. We're going to stretch it into Jacob's ladder. So become aware of your physical body with its whole physical tree from the base of your spine up to the crown of your head. This is your Asiatic tree, your physical tree. And now imagine that you can stretch into the astral world, and you stretch up to the top of Keter in your astral body, your emotional body. And now you are your physical body, and you've stretched up to the top of your Yetziratic body, your emotional body. And if your emotional body has been out of whack, or you've been going through something, give yourself the instruction to balance the left and right pillars of your emotional body. Emotional body, come into balance. Come into mastery. Feel that you are mastering your emotional body. And you are balancing your emotions. You are allowing all your cares and worries to come into peace of mind and peace of heart. And now you're going to stretch up into the heavens, up into the stars, up into the Milky Ways as you stretch yourself into your cosmic body. And as you do so, you leave your personality, your ego, concerns, and you stretch up as far as you can possibly imagine. Your entire body is stretching up into your cosmic, Briatic body, up into the stars, up beyond our Milky Way galaxy. And as you leave your body way down there on planet Earth, and you leave your emotional body and you stretch, stretch, stretch. And now you are consciously in the stars. And your being is so vast. You are as big and across as the galaxies. And now feel yourself beyond time and space. In your Briatic body, your spirit body. You are a vast spirit that has moved through many, many incarnations. Feel your wise, higher self. And now, if you can, stretch into your divine self as you stretch, stretch, stretch across all the galaxies you can imagine. Before the beginning of time. And you move into your fiery nature, your spark of divine fire. As you melt into the fire of the oneness of all things. You are a spark in the ocean of consciousness, where all is one. And now become aware of your spiritual body, and you look down the huge column of light that is you with your awareness of your higher self, and you look down on your psyche, your emotional character, all the emotional ups and downs of your life. And then you look down that column of light at your beautiful physical vehicle. And you are all of this being, this vast being. And now become aware of your central pillar of consciousness running all the way up your Jacob's ladder. And bring all of yourself down Jacob's ladder. Feel yourself consolidated in that central core. And you bring down that spark of divine consciousness down your central column. You bring your cosmic wisdom of your spiritual body down the central column. And you come down out of the stars. And then you drop down into your Yetziratic astral emotional body, and then you pop right back down into your physical body. And your entire Jacob's ladder compacts into your spine. And you ask your divine self and your spiritual self, you invite it into a sacred marriage with your emotional body and your physical body. Feel the wisdom of this timeless, ageless upper two bodies with your temporal, present, psychological, and physical body. And feel how time and space and eternity and timelessness mingle inside of you as this sacred marriage begins to move and take place inside of your being. You bring this energy and you move this energy all the way through every cell of your body, asking for the sacred marriage to inhabit every cell of your living, present body. And so every cell wakes up to its divine spark and cosmic awareness. And you notice that within this limited physical vehicle, you are a vast, divine being having a human experience. Bring this wisdom, this knowledge to every small experience. How you treat yourself every day as a divine being. How you love yourself every day as a divine being. How you treat others as divine beings. As you treat the earth as a beautiful divine being. The sacred marriage means that you are willing to love every aspect of yourself. Make a vow, make a commitment, a sacred marriage vow to yourself to love every aspect of your life, every aspect of yourself, and picture yourself, envision yourself making that vow, sacred marriage vow to yourself, and celebrate the beauty that is you. So take some deep breaths. And feel your Tiferet, feel your heart and your soul triad between your heart and your left and right shoulders, between Tiferet, Gevurah, and Hesed. And know that when you make this sacred marriage vow to yourself, your entire soul chalice lights up. And it ignites something very powerful, an alchemy in your soul chalice that begins to knit all of these parts of you together when you're willing to love yourself profoundly. So feel the miracle of the alchemy of your heart and your soul chalice. And know that you are all four of these bodies at once: divine, spiritual, psychological, and physical. And hold this consciousness as you come back into the present moment now, into our discussion and beyond. So when you're ready, you can open your eyes.